What's going on, guys? It's NG from Garage today, bringing you guys a brand new video. In today's video, you guys can see from the title, we're going to be talking about 5 things I love about my 2023 Acura TLX Type S. Right now, I'm about to get it started for you guys. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but when them turbos start spooling down, it sounds so sick. Let me just hop in the car. I will never get bored of the exhaust of this car. But I'm about to pull up to the gas station. I'm kind of running out of gas. So after I pull up to the gas station, I'm gonna probably pull up to some spot. I think I'm gonna go to this parking garage over here. And then we'll talk about 5 things I love about this car. All right, guys, so I just found this spot. If you've watched my videos in the past, then you know about this spot. It's this parking garage by my house that I go to a lot. And I've made plenty of videos here before, but I haven't made a video of this car yet here, so this will definitely be new. And before I start this video, I just want to say I just dropped some new t-shirts on my website, toughshop.printify.me. It'll be on the screen right here. I just dropped this really clean sweatshirt right here. All my sweatshirts and hoodies are Champion collab, so everything is highest quality. You can check out my Instagram as well. A lot of the details are on my Instagram, and you can DM me if you have any questions or anything like that. I just wanted to shout out my merch real quick. I don't know if a lot of you guys know, but I did launch merch, so it'll be in the description as well. You guys can definitely check it out. And like I said, everything is the best quality, I can promise you. So like I said, let's get into the video. This is going to be 5 things I love about my TLX Type S. And the first thing, let's just get into it, is going to be just how this car looks. So let me get into that real quick. Yeah, the first thing I love about this car is just the way it looks. Like, there's no other car on the market, and I know there's a lot of people that can back me up on this, that just look like this car. Like, first of all, so many people, like when I pull up to luxury restaurants and things like that, I usually go valet just because I don't want to park far. I live in Houston, sketchy city. I don't want to park far, so I usually valet and tell them park it right in the front just so I can make sure my car's in the front and, you know, there can be eyes on it and things like that. So usually when I'm pulling up to valet, I've seen people like I could just see them like talking to their friends and things like that. Like, what is that? Like, what car is that? And like they get close to it and they're like, oh, that's an Acura. And then like you can see like they get a little sad because they're like, huh, like that's an Acura. But like this car, looks absolutely gorgeous. Just this front end, like it's so unique. The body lines, the fact that the hood has its own body line, and then the way that they go out like that, I don't even know if I'm making any sense. You guys know this car looks absolutely gorgeous. Any angle you look at it from, it just looks good. Like, so many people tell me it does not look like an Acura, looks like a Mercedes and stuff like that, because I've had people when I pull up to a meet sometimes really come up to my window and be like, what the heck, is this a Mercedes or whatever? Just because it has the ambient lighting, and we're gonna get to that a little later in this video. But let me not get off topic and keep talking about the exterior. One of the other things I love about the exterior, because you can see it from the outside, is how big these brakes are. These red Brembo brakes literally pop out like crazy, and I love the fact that they painted them red. So definitely the first thing that I love about this car is just the way it looks, just the way it was crafted. All right, so the second thing we will be talking about that I love about this car is the exhaust. And honestly, there's not much to talk about. I will tell you guys what motor this car has if you guys don't know already. It has a V6 turbo. It makes 355 horsepower, 354 torque. It has a 10-speed automatic transmission. And I mean, I might as well just not do no more talking and just let you guys hear the exhaust. I mean, from right there, you guys heard for a V6, and this car is straight piped. It has primary cats, but it doesn't have the secondary cats, and it doesn't have mufflers or resonators. So this car is pretty much straight piped. And for a V6, it doesn't sound annoying. You hear those VQs and those Infinity Q50s and stuff like that, they literally sound like trumpets. Luckily, this car does not sound super annoying, which I love so much. The third thing I will talk about that I love about this car is just the specs of this car. Now, a lot of you guys are gonna be like, what do you mean the specs? It's so heavy, it only makes 350 horsepower, but I'm talking about like other little specs, not just like performance specs. Well, a little bit of performance specs. I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but this engine is forged from factory. Yes, this motor can push about 700 to 800 horsepower from factory. Transmission, not so much, but the engine is forged and ready to make some power. I was doing some research online about what people are saying about this motor, and a lot of people are saying that Acura overbuilt this motor. They did not need to build it the way they did. It says it has forged rods and I think crank bearings that are forged. I don't even know if I'm making sense, but I do know that it has forged rods. I do know it safely can push 600 horsepower to the wheels. And Acura, now obviously there's not a lot of supporting mods and the ECU is locked, so the only company that's like tuning them right now is Lambda, I think out of New York. I think that's where they're out of. So if you want to get tuned by them, you got to go send your ECU to them and everything. But before I get off topic about how much horsepower this car can make, I really want to talk about how smart that was on their part, because this was a car that a lot of people are going to keep for years and years and years. And the last thing Acura wants is 15 years down the line, 20 years down the line, when people are fishing for this car because it's going to be a little cheaper, and people are saying that, oh, the turbos have gone bad and the motor's gone bad and this and that. So Acura made sure that this motor is just ready to take some heavy boost and some heavy beating. And I just love that about that, because they did not need to do that. The fact that a company like Acura was like, you know what? Let's make our motor forged just so people can beat on their car and not have to worry about their motor going out or things like that. So that's another thing I love about this car. Just the little specs about this car, like the fact that the motor is forged, it's all-wheel drive, it comes with a 10-speed, like all these little things just makes you want the car more, just experience it more. Yes, it's heavy and things like that. It's not the fastest car on the street. It looks good, it sounds good, and it definitely is fun to drive. Now, the fourth thing I will be talking about is the value of this car. Now, this is a 50-50 topic, because a lot of people don't know how this value is about to go with this car. So far in the past year, I'll explain how my experience has been, because I've had this car for about a year, and how much of a hit I've taken since I bought this car. One thing I will say is that this car has been the one car that I've owned, and I've owned a few cars. I've owned a Lexus, a Hellcat, a Mustang, a Honda Accord. This is one of the cars that has held its value the literal best. Now, I bought this car for $49K about a year ago. And now I've looked on Kelley Blue Book, and this car, after putting 35,000 more miles on it since I bought it, it is still going. I can still trade it in. I can still trade it in for 42 to 43K. That's about only a 5K loss after driving it for a full year and putting 35,000 miles on it. That's not that bad for a car that's new. These days, you buy a new car and they lose ridiculous value in the first year, and you don't even have to put that many miles on them. I put 35,000 miles and only lost 5K. And now that these are discontinued, who knows how the value is going to do on these cars. Is it going to go up? Is it going to stay the same? Is it going to drop? Which I doubt. I don't think these cars are going to drop anytime soon. So if you're thinking of getting one, try to get one as soon as possible, because especially after they've discontinued them. I've been talking to this guy that works in the manufacturing plant of Acura, and they literally told me yesterday that yesterday was the last day that they're working on any Type S's. So that's it. The Type S is officially over. As of today, I think I'm uploading this video today. As of Friday, the TLX Type S is completely over. So if you want to get one, I think you should go get one ASAP. Last and final thing that I love about this car is the interior. And there's not much to talk about. I'm just going to show you guys and then we'll talk from there. So I will tell you guys, my car is a little dirty. I am a busy man, so sometimes I don't have time to keep cleaning my car like that. One of my favorite things is the ambient lighting, and you guys can already see it. Obviously this comes stock, so I love that about the car. I love the red gauges, and something I've done to enhance the interior is add these star lights, which also I love so much. This is like one of my favorite things I've done with the car. So there's not much to the interior, but I just love the ambient lighting so much. It has Alcantara seats in the middle to keep it comfortable. And I mean, just looking at the interior, you could not tell me this looks like an Acura interior. It looks super premium in here, and I love that so much. So like I said, this was 5 things that I love about my Acura TLX Type S. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and do all that good stuff. Make sure to check out the description for my website and go shop for some of the merch, and leave a comment about what you guys think about the Acura TLX Type S.